Chapter 25 of Don't Sweat the Small Stuff says, smile at strangers, look into their eyes and say hello. Smile at strangers, look into their eyes and say hello. Have you ever noticed or thought about how little eye contact most of us have with strangers? Why? Are we afraid of them? What keeps us from opening our hearts to people we don't know? I don't really know the answers to these questions, but I do know that there is virtually always a parallel between our attitude towards strangers and our overall level of happiness. In other words, it's unusual to find a person who walks around with her head down, frowning and looking away from people, who is secretly a peaceful, joyful person. I'm not suggesting it's better to be outgoing than introverted, that you need to expend tons of extra energy trying to brighten others' days, or that you should pretend to be friendly. I am suggesting, however, that if you think of strangers as being a little more like you and treat them not only with kindness and respect, but with smiles and eye contact as well, you'll probably notice some pretty nice changes in yourself. You'll begin to see that most people are just like you. Most of them have families, people they love, troubles, concerns, likes, dislikes, fears, and so forth. You will also notice how nice and grateful people can be when you are the first one to reach out. When you see how similar we all are, you begin to see the innocence in all of us. In other words, even though we often mess up, most of us are doing the best that we know how with the circumstances that surround us. Along with seeing the innocence in people comes a profound feeling of inner happiness.
I see the light inside you, brighter than the skies.
This chapter, Smile at Strangers, Look into Their Eyes and Say Hello, reminds me of an incident that occurred recently. I boarded a public transport and then I sat beside this lady and then I just said hello. I don't really remember the time of the day, but I remember saying hello first before I greeted. Yeah, even though hello literally is greetings. So yeah, I said my hello first and this lady went ahead to ask me how I am doing. I smiled first. I looked at her again and I said, I am fine. How about you? Then she smiled. She smiled and said, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. And that melted my heart. All along the journey, as I sat beside her, I was smiling inside me and I couldn't even hold it inside me any longer. It had to come out when she was finally getting down. She got down before me. So when she was getting down, I brought out a very wild smile. It was really wild. That got the driver actually looking and staring at us like, do you know each other before now? So I smiled at her and I said, have a good day and take care of yourself. And she said, thank you. My day was very calm because of that. I kept smiling to myself inwardly. And at the slightest notice of someone else, I am smiling at you because of what happened earlier between myself and the lady. I don't know her, I never knew her, and even if I see her right now, I'm not sure I'm going to recognize her. I doubt. So I am just seeing all this to affirm the fact that sometimes if we take the time to say hello to strangers, just smiling at them, greeting them, asking of how they are, it will make a wide difference. Not in their lives, no. It will make a very vast difference. Not in their lives, but in our lives. Notice that I said I was smiling and glowing inside throughout the day. I don't know how she was feeling, but at least I know mine. And I want to affirm that what this chapter is saying, that we should smile at strangers, look into their eyes and say hello, can be someone's reality if we consciously practice this. If someone is consciously going to practice this and overcome this and live this is going to make a change. This is going to make a significant difference in our lives. Let's start between our small circle. I have started. Once I meet you, it's hi, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Minyakran kameka good night account. But but I don't get to meet a lot of people at night because probably I am indoors at that time. So yeah, as you go about your day today, smile at strangers, look into their eyes and say hello cautiously. Yeah, cautiously. I'll see you in the next episode. That will be chapter 26. Bye bye.